Morning guys, happy Wednesday. This is now day 3 of my project over the next 3 months where I'm working on my mindset, developing myself and seeing how the results translate into my physical world. Now, if you guys have been following video 1, 2, and are on the 3rd one now, you're probably at the point where you've seen my commitment to my 3-month and 4-month project, and I challenged you guys at the beginning to ask yourself the question, where do you see yourself in 3 to 4 months? What's something that you want to make a commitment to yourself and to the world that you're going to achieve and that's going to happen in your life? And I encourage you, if you haven't done that, to do that. But let's say you did that, and let's say you looked at day number 2, which we talked about yesterday, where I was talking about the power of intention and doing everything that you can do, and letting God or the universe handle the rest so that you can move towards your goal, your intention, what you decided to do on day 1 with setting your intention and your goal of where you want to be in 3 to 4 months, and move towards that without resistance. Okay, we also talked about leadership, recognizing that you are a leader. First of all, a leader of yourself, and you are a leader because you influence and impact every single person that you come into contact with. Every single person, every single animal, every single situation, you have an impact on that in your life every single day. You are a leader, so don't forget that. Now, here's something that may be coming up, because I know I've went through, been listening to different personal development across my entire life, and I know that even when people have goals, even when people have intentions, even when people know what they want to be, or they have the confidence or that little motivation or Kickstarter on day 1, things fade. And sometimes they don't make it to the end of the road. And we talked about that little voice in our head that holds us back. That's part of it. But let's say you're in a situation right now where you've adopted those first 2 videos. You've been following me. You have been incorporating these things in your life. But now you're at the point where you start looking at others. Self-comparison. You set a goal for yourself where you want to be, but you look at others and you're like, wow, that person's way ahead of me. And then you either start to feel guilty because you're not there, ashamed, or your self-worth or confidence towards your goal lowers. That could be happening. That's happened to me in my life before. And I'm going to encourage you that we got to make a switch here. We got to make a mental switch. We got to flip that idea upside down and get a new belief in you if you're going through that. Because you can use that example to completely give you the momentum that you need to keep moving towards your intention and moving towards your goal and where you want to be in 3 to 4 months. See, I used to look at people like that. I used to see some people that I went to high school with that were doing really well. They were starting to live their dream. They seemed happier. And I was looking at them and I would almost feel guilty. I would feel bad because I'm like, I know I should be doing more with my life right now. I feel like I can do a lot more and I'm not doing it. And I'm scared to go out of what I know right now to do what I've always wanted to do. And so because I was scared, again, I let that voice in my head stop me and I would not move forward. And I would keep doing the same thing each and every day, even though I knew it wasn't what I was meant to do, even though I knew it wasn't what I was called to do. But I kept doing it anyways. And then I would go and look at my friends on social media, and sometimes I would just get upset and I would want to distract myself. So what would I do? I'd close it down. I'd go and eat or do something to make me feel better, go and distract myself by going to the mall, go and distract myself by watching a nice movie or talking to friends that were in the same situation as me, just to distract myself because I did not want to face those feelings. So what happened? Well, I never moved forward. And you may be in the same boat. Maybe you've experienced this somewhere in your life with a goal that you've set. And then you looked back again and you realized that you didn't move forward in it. And maybe you've been doing that lately. If you have been, that's okay, because now you have the ability to become aware of it. And now I'm going to give you a strategy. I'm going to tell you what I've done to help switch that around so that you can do the same in your life and make sure that you keep moving forward. See, one of the most important things I learned this year, and I think it was from attending one of my workshops with my good friend Noreen Kassam. You can find her at meetnoreen.com. So Noreen is Noreen. Kassam is spelled Kassam. And she really helped me to understand, not just at an emotional level, not just at an intellectual level, but really from the deepest core of my being, how we're all connected. And so one of the things that I've really learned one of the things that I've really learned from her and started to incorporate in my life is be able to look at any situation that's happening around me, anything that I find myself in, anything that I view or experience as something that is beneficial to me. And so instead of feeling bad, I immediately feel good, because I realize that you can't lose this game of life. You can't. It's impossible to lose when you adopt this mindset. Let me give you an example. If you've set a goal or an intention, let's say you have a good day or you have a bad day, right? There's always days that are maybe better things happen to you, and some days maybe not so good things are happening to you. You know, for me, first of all, the belief that I have is that everything is happening for the highest good of me and everyone else involved. It's a belief I have. No matter what is happening, that is meant to happen to me right now. I was meant to go through every single thing that I went to this point to get where I am today. To be in this situation where I'm speaking to you on camera right now, where I could never even pull up a camera and speak like this. It would take me maybe 4 hours to do a 2-minute video because I was so scared and worried about how I think. And, you know, I'm gonna get better and better as I do this, but I don't even, I don't script this. I'm saying this freely. I have confidence when I speak to you, and I love sharing my messages with you. And I know some will resonate with me. I know some won't, and that's okay. But for those of you that do, and for those of you that are ready to listen, and this is for you, you need to look at different beliefs that you have and see if you're adopting a belief that's gonna allow you to move forward each and every single day. So one of the things that I do when I look at other people now, if things are not going good in my life, or maybe I'm not moving quickly as I thought I wanted to, I immediately look towards other people and see my friends and see who is successful. No matter what, there's gonna be someone that's having a good day. And I take that as a reflection of me. And I'm like, wow, because they're having a good day and that was brought into my presence and my awareness, that's a reflection of what's happening to me on the inside, and something good is coming my way. And so I experience the abundance and the good relationship or the good experience that that person is having as if it's my own. Do you understand? When you can do this, when you can adopt this belief and look at other people's successes, not as a way to feel self-conscious or guilty for yourself, at yourself because you're not where you want to be, and not let that hold you back, but you look at that and say, wow, that's incredible. That is incredible. Because something great is going to happen to me. I had the awareness and the knowledge and the wherewithal to notice that good piece in my life that's happening to someone else. And because we're all connected, some way, shape, or form, that's gonna lift me up, whether it's today or whether it's in the very near future. Something good is gonna happen to me, and because that was brought into my awareness, it's gonna influence me in some way, shape, or form. Do you understand when you flip this on its head that you can't lose? You can't lose at life, because no matter what happens to you, there's always something good going on. There's always going to be someone that's successful out there. And that's why I hope anyone that watches this video, I really hope from the core of my being that any person that watches this, even people that don't watch this, that every single person is successful. I hope if you're broke right now that you become a millionaire tomorrow, because when you become a millionaire, I become a millionaire. I feel better about myself. I know that I'm seeing success in my environment, and I know that that's going to breed more positive emotions in me because I've adopted the belief that when others are successful, I'm successful, and therefore I carry that energy in all of my activities throughout the day. See guys, this is one crucial belief that if you're on day 3 right now, that I encourage you to look into your life and challenge your beliefs. Look where you are. Look if there's any place in your life right now where you are feeling guilty, lack, or low self-esteem when you look at others. Whether that's in your work, whether that's someone else that's reached their quota before you, whether that's you're in your business and you're looking at other people that maybe have 10, 15 years more experience than you, or even if they started the same date as you. It doesn't matter. I encourage you to look at those and flip the idea on its head. Flip it on its head and start to look at that. Look for other people's successes. Want to see them successful. Get happy, get excited, and train that into your belief in your core. And then you will see how you can continue to move forward every day towards that intention, towards that 3 to 4 month goal that you set for yourself, and do so in the right energy, in the right vibration. This is one tip that I guarantee you apply this today is going to change your life. It's going to change your life. You can do this. You got this. Have an amazing, amazing day. Incorporate this one thing that I told you today, and your life is going to change. Don't forget, you're a leader. You are a leader, and you can do anything that you set your mind to. I love you all. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you tomorrow.